Hello, my name is Afifatul Lutfiani with last student number is 2023. So this video was created to assist me in completing my midterm test. So happy watching! Okay, this motion today is this house would let the government fully own and manage all public transportation. Right now, public transportation in Indonesia is run by a mix of government and private companies, but it will integrate it because in many areas uh, it's unreliable or unavailable. There is a lack of control, and private companies sometimes just care about the profit rather than public needs. Mix of government and private companies management can cause some problems such as lack of integration and standardization, and then unequal access and quality of service. Like in big cities, this get way better service than others. So and then private companies care more about profit rather than the serving the public. So we will propose to the government will take over full of ownership and management of the public transportation. The goals is too cheap, too easy to use, and then the same quality everywhere for everyone. So there are two arguments from opening government. The first one is fair access. So the government can make sure to everyone can access transportation not only in big cities but in other areas. And the second one is affordable prices. So the government can make sure to everyone has affordable prices. As the opposition teams, I will share a counter proposal. So the government uh, doesn't take full control, but rather than strengthen the regulation and public-private collaboration. So the government sets service standards and tariff, while the private companies manage operation. Before I share my arguments, I will rebut the opening government arguments. She said that the government can make sure to everyone can access the transportation. I agree with that, but how about the service quality? Can the government really deliver good service without private competition? My argument is the first is risk of inefficiency because government tends to be slow to innovate, and the second is loss of competitiveness because without private competition, service quality could decline. I will answer the question from the opening opposition teams. The question is, how will the government ensure efficiency and service quality without competition? I know competition is important to improve the service quality, and then the government can apply standard quality through careful planning, transparency, strict oversight, and high quality standards. So the argument from the closing government is public transportation owned by the government can promote equal development because easy access to transportation can help in education, healthcare, or job opportunities. For example, many students in the rural areas struggle to go to study in the cities because transportation is expensive or barely available. So, with a national integrated system, the government can make sure that all citizens have proper abilities access. The argument from the closing opposition is giving full control of public transportation to the government increase the risk of mismanagement. because without competition or market pressure, transportation policy could be influenced more by political interest than by public needs. For example, we often see transport projects being delayed or poorly executed. Um, so, this shows that relying fully on the government might actually harm service quality rather than improving it.